The Power of Faith, a biblical story. Once upon a time, in a small village lived a humble widow named Miriam. She had lost her husband years ago and was left to care for her only son, Daniel. Life was hard, but Miriam's faith in God never wavered. Then came a terrible famine. Food was scarce, and Miriam had only a handful of flour and a little oil left. She planned to bake one last loaf of bread for herself and Daniel, fearing it would be their final meal. As she gathered firewood, a stranger appeared. It was Elijah, the prophet of God. He looked at Miriam and said, "Please, bring me a little water that I may drink, and a piece of bread that I may eat." Miriam hesitated. She barely had enough for her son. But Elijah reassured her, "Do not be afraid. Go and do as you have said, but first make me a small cake of bread. For thus says the Lord, the jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry until the day the Lord sends rain upon the land." Miriam had a choice, to hold on to her last meal or trust in God's promise. With faith, she obeyed and offered the bread to Elijah first. And then, a miracle happened. The flour and oil never ran out. Day after day, God provided for Miriam and her son, just as He had promised. This story reminds us that even in our darkest moments, God is faithful. When we trust in Him, He will provide for our needs. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:6. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more faith-filled messages. May God bless you abundantly.